Do you know the most important tools you need to keep in your car or truck at all times? Now, there are a bunch of these videos on YouTube, and I watched a bunch of them, and honestly, a lot of them were missing some of the items that I have right here with me. So I want to talk about the things that I've been keeping in my vehicles ever since I started driving, and some of the newer additions. That way you don't find yourself needing something and not having it. Now, first up, you already saw me holding these. These are just a pair of gloves. I normally keep some kind of full leather gardening glove or heavy duty work glove. These are some more, I'd say flexible kind of mechanic style gloves. But honestly, you'd be surprised, especially if you have a truck, as you're loading things in and out of the bed of the truck, or maybe stopping to help someone in need. There's a lot of times where it's really nice to just have a pair of gloves on hand. Now, next I want to talk about one of the more obvious ones, jumper cables. Now, it seems like these days jumper cables have gone out of style, especially since these old guys have come in, which we'll talk about this next. But honestly, I've been using jumper cables for years. They are very reliable. 9 times out of 10, when I've had an issue with my battery, it was in a parking lot somewhere. I was able to flag someone down, or honestly, more often than not, I was able to help someone else. So if you have this space, I highly recommend getting a decent set of jumper cables and just keeping them in your car, even if it's just as a backup. Now, for one of the more recent additions to my toolkit is this. This is a battery jump starter. Now, this little thing has multiple uses. A lot of people will use them to completely replace jumper cables, and I will admit they are easier to use, especially if you're by yourself. But you do have to remember to keep this charged up. But it does come with different sets of cables you can use to connect it to pretty much anything you need to. Additionally, we've got some USB charging and a flashlight built into this, so you can also use it for a flashlight, say your phone's dead. So it really is it's a handy item to have. We don't have to spend too much time on this next one. It's a simple little tire pressure gauge. There's all different kinds you can get. This one's got a little bleeder on the back if you want to let some air pressure out. And again, it's just got the simple little reliable gauge on it. Lets you see wherever your pressure's at. There's no excuse not to have one of these. Another item that's super easy, doesn't take a lot of storage, something like this, a little Leatherman multi-tool. Now, I've had this one for over 20 years. Since I was a Boy Scout, my dad got it for me, and I've kept it in every single vehicle I drove. It's a very basic kit. It's not spring-loaded or anything, but you can tell it still looks great after all these years. It's got some basic short needle nose pliers, wire cutters, a little file, Phillips head screwdriver, pick, can opener, and even just a regular knife blade. It's always good to have. And again, if you buy a good quality one, it'll last you the rest of your life. Next up, bungee cords. Now, there's all sorts of things you can do with bungee cords. I personally drive a truck, so I use them just to, again, mostly help tie things down in the bed of the truck when I'm just carrying things that are just odd sizes, or I want to have a tarp covering it. But I've got a separate little kind of storage box in the bed of my truck, and it's full of these things of all different sizes that I can use, and it keeps them stored out of the way where I need them. Something else I keep in the back of my truck, cam straps or ratchet straps. I've got both. But honestly, I find these little cam straps, I find them, I like these a lot more. They're simpler to use, and I've just had a lot less trouble with them. But whether you have a truck or a car, honestly, something like this is great to have. Now, this is one of those things that I was honestly upset that I didn't see more people recommend keeping in a vehicle. And that's just a small little mechanics tool set. Now, again, for me, this is a little Craftsman 67-piece kit. I don't think they even make it anymore. This is back when they were all made in the USA. And honestly, I think this is one of the first toolkits I got when I moved out on my own, because I didn't have a whole lot of stuff. Now, I will admit, there's a lot of stuff in here that I really haven't used a whole lot. But having a simple ratchet and socket set that's got all the sizes you need, honestly, it's been great. Now, again, I don't think Craftsman makes this one anymore, but I'll link some on Amazon in the description. And what I'll do in the description below, I'll post Amazon links to either the exact items I have or something very equivalent to it. And those will be affiliate links, so just know it's no extra cost to you. It just gives me a small percentage of that transaction, which really helps out this channel. Now, this next one kind of surprised me as well. Not very many people were talking about safety items. Now, truth be told, I don't remember what I actually picked this up for. I think I bought it when I was picking up a bunch of lumber and transporting it in the back of my truck. I wanted something I could easily attach to just flag that I've got bulky items hanging out of the back of my vehicle. But what I keep this around as is if I get into some sort of emergency situation, Say it's dark outside, my lights aren't working. I want something more highly visible than just my truck. But honestly, just having something, a little reflective road triangle or something like that, something you can put behind your vehicle if you have to pull off the side of the road, whether it's either dark or bad weather conditions, just to kind of help alert other drivers as they're coming up on you. Now, this last one is something simple. Either you've had one in your car all along or you've forgotten about it and you had realized it when it was too late. And that's a phone charger. Now, modern phones these days, a lot of times you can get 2 days worth of battery life on them. So honestly, unless you're doing a lot of long road trips, you probably really haven't thought about needing one of these. And in reality, I don't break it out too much these days myself either. But if you find yourself in that situation where you're in your car and you need to charge a device, having something like this, either to charge your cell phone or again, any other small electronics, for me that uses a little USB-C, I can charge that. And I don't have to go break out this bad boy. I can save these batteries for when I actually need them. So again, make sure you have a good phone charger in your car. Now, the last thing I wanted to mention, this is honestly something that I realized is now missing from my kit, is just a standalone flashlight. Now, my problem with flashlights is I would always keep them in my vehicle, but anytime I needed it, the batteries had gone bad. And also I was just using little small handheld flashlights. So a lot of times if I did need one, I might also be in a situation where I need both of my hands. So I think what I'm gonna do is gonna get one of these little headlamp versions. These days I'm a much bigger fan of rechargeable batteries, especially things with LED lights and battery packs that can charge quickly. So this is one piece of kit that I'm actually gonna add and buy myself. So that's my list, guys. Those are all the basic tools and emergency kit and all that I keep in my car. Now, another thing I realized that is a little lacking in my vehicle is a good first aid kit. Now, I do keep some assorted Band-Aids throughout my car, but I realized if I ever found myself in a more of an emergency situation, it'd be nice to have some more actual medical supplies. So that's something I also need to pick up to keep in my vehicle. But anyways, guys, that's what I keep in my vehicle. Is there anything I left out? Let me know in the comments. We'll see you guys in the next one.